A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. They've got Johnson, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bulls, Holmgren is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry, then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard position. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
"16 feet out. That one goes in.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Johnson passes to McGrady. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. The Bulls on offense. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's McGrady. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. Outside Wembanyama. Now Curry. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's McGrady. Money from 17 feet out.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And here's Curry for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Johnson passes to McGrady. Here's Pierce. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And you've got to give Ivica Zubac a lot of credit for how tough the Clippers have been, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year pretty much year in and year out. He controls the defensive backboard, does a great job on the offensive glass, and his pick and roll chemistry with Harden is already terrific and is getting better game by game.
Now here's Wembanyama. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Holmgren. And he's going for the lob. Here's Pierce. Pass to Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Pass to Pierce. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson passes to McGrady. Giannis with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The three from Curry. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Pierce. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 5. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Jordan, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Curry. Chicago passing it around. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. And the jumper from the wing offline. Clippers trail by 9. Oh, there's the alley.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Holmgren outside. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Wembanyama. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Curry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. Rondo, he's checked in for the Clippers.
At the line for the Clippers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Shooting
shot.
1.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Now here's Doncic. Down low. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Chicago leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
One shot.
And that one misses.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Here's Johnson. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Garnett. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Rondo. No points so far. Here's Chamberlain, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Wembanyama screen. Rondo with the steal. to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Doncic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Wembanyama. McGrady grabs a miss. Clippers trail by 5. Johnson passes to Chamberlain, and the shot goes in.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And here's Jordan. Here's Yao. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Johnson a screen on Doncic. Pass to McGrady. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. McGrady's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." PA?
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chicago trailing here. Now Doncic. He's scoreless. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Chamberlain. Fader on the way. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Now here's Jordan. Here's McGrady. From deep, Wembanyama. McGrady grabs a miss. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Rondo, guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Jordan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jordan's got his second basket.
Getting plenty of lift on that jumper. Michael Jordan, a premier shooter.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. It's tipped. And here's Wembanyama. Now Jordan, covered by Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way, and there's another one for Chicago.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Pass to Randolph. Over to the wing. Outside, Rondo. They set the pick. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Knocked loose. A minute 22 left to play in the first. Pass to Doncic. The three is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Outside Johnson. Now here's Rondo. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. Jordan with the bucket.
And when Jordan is in rhythm now, his pull-up game, deadly. Shoots it with such confidence.
Pass to Rondo. Fires from the line. Second shot opportunity. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Jordan. Give him 8 points now. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Doncic. McGrady to pass to Doncic. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Zach LaVine, also Rajon Rondo out there, and it's Garnett in at the power forward spot. Chicago leading by 5. McGrady. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 to shoot. Garnett, that's good.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Out left to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Here's Yao. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Garnett. He's got 14. Over on Antetokounmpo. Garnett no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
To the middle. Here's Artest. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Doncic against Hayward. Rondo with it. Still without a bucket. Here's Garnett. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Chicago making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Chicago leading by 8. A strong finish by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
LaVine with a screen on Doncic. Rondo passes to Randolph. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Call. Clippers. It's time for the Clippers crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get up for your 3-1-2 crew.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Rondo passes to Pierce. 6 to shoot. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Pierce has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a tough bucket from Pierce. Looking past the D and just knocking down the contested J.
Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Garnett. 14 points for him. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Garnett's got 16 points.
The defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Floats one. Count that bucket. Clippers trail by 11. Now here's Rondo. No points yet. Here's Pierce. High arcing shot, and they get it back.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jordan's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 11. And here is Antetokounmpo. Jordan, the pass to Yao. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
McGrady to pass to Rondo. Here's Garnett. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And that one is hammered home.
Go on and get up, Z-Bo. Randolph isn't going to win any leaping competition, but he knows how to finish around that bucket.
Now here's Jordan. Give him 8. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Los Angeles making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Pass to McGrady. Here's Randolph. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, B.A., he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end. McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls leading by 9. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. The Clippers making a switch here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Los Angeles substitution. Number 50, Zach Randolph.
Doncic outside. Pass to Artest. Here's McGrady. Takes the 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And here's Johnson. Sabonis, the pass to McGrady. Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside.
Boy, there's that infinite athleticism. McGrady enjoys putting on a show for the fans in the airborne fashion.
And there's the screen. Doncic outside. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Rondo.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Here's Yao. He's got 6. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's McGrady. 9 points in the game. And that one's good. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
Here's McGrady. Holmgren right side. Here's Artest. 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson with a bucket.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Tracy McGrady.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Pass to Yao. And here's Doncic. Covered by Johnson. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 5. To the middle. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Bring those moves. Next. Get down.
Tries the spin move. Back to Holmgren. Pass to McGrady. There's the three. Hits the trifecta. McGrady's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Randolph passes to Sabonis. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McGrady. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Chicago foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here are the Clippers. 6-point game. Here's Hayward. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to McGrady. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
McGrady the pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the game.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Rondo, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Los Angeles substitution. Number 9. Rajon Rondo.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to McGrady. Driving to the basket. And he can't bank that one in. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Johnson. No good with the elbow jumper. And here's Doncic. They'll bring it up for Chicago. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Misses the 3. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Chamberlain passes to Johnson. They set the screen. Here's Hayward. Doncic pulls down the board. Chicago leading by 7. Down low. Wembanyama, pass to Doncic. Chicago passing it around. Here's McGrady. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 13. The Clippers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Rondo. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Clippers trail by 7. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Chicago on D. Johnson on the wing. Inside. Shot clock at 6.
They tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. From deep, Holmgren. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry against Johnson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Outside Wembanyama. Outside Curry. From downtown. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Garnett. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Bulls leading by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Jordan, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Jordan's got 12 points.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Stephen Curry.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Johnson.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Chicago making a switch here. Doncic checked in. And Johnson drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Chicago leading by 6. Outside Wembanyama. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. McGrady the pass to Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Pierce. Over on Antetokounmpo. Pierce can't get to it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jordan the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Clippers foul. Wilt Chamberlain. Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
Here's Pierce. 4-3. Here's McGrady. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Bulls leading by 9. Holmgren outside. Jordan finds Doncic. Off target from 3-point range.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
McGrady the pass to Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Garnett. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Garnett's got 20.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
The 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Pierce. Out to the right wing. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 13 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Holmgren outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
To the paint. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Wembanyama. In transition, here they come. McGrady shot is off. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Doncic. Again, the Bulls score.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's Pierce. Antetokounmpo covering. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. Garnett no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up to the Chicago Bulls. From deep, here's Doncic.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pierce, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
That one misses. And the Clippers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And he sinks the second. Bulls leading by 8. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Wembanyama, pass to Yao. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Rondo. No made baskets yet. Pass to Johnson. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Outside, Rondo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Jordan misses. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Garnett.
Chicago foul. Third personal foul. 14th foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago. Number 3.
Bulls on D. They've led by as many as 11. Here's McGrady. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And it's now only a 5-point Chicago lead. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Now here's Doncic. Checked by Rondo.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Here's McGrady. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup is good off the glass. Chamberlain's got 18 points in the game.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's McGrady. 13 points in the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Garnett. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
McGrady to pass to Doncic. Here's the pick. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Rondo. From deep, Hayward. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's McGrady. Here's Yao. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Yao's got 8 points.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Here's McGrady, covered by Johnson. Pass to Artest. Here's McGrady from behind the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Rondo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo outside. Too much Giannis.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And he can't get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. Clippers trail by 5. Over to the left wing. McGrady to pass to Sabonis. Yep, that one goes.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Yao's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. So Sabonis with a screen on Jordan.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Number 15, Ron Artest.
Now Rondo. Sabonis left side and stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Artest. Got a piece of it.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce, was right on top of that shot.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. McGrady, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's McGrady. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's McGrady. Got a hand on it.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Outside, Rondo. Here's the three. McGrady, shot is off. Bulls leading by 7. And there's the lob. It's tipped. Pierce, the pass to Rondo.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
McGrady, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sabonis. Picked by Sabonis. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sabonis with a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
McGrady, shot is off.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. here. Wembanyama's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Randolph passes to Rondo. The three fires in the triple. McGrady's got 23.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for Chicago. Stephen Curry comes in for Luka Doncic.
Tracy McGrady.
And the free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Rondo. Inside, Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Chamberlain. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Curry with it. Wembanyama screen. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 8. Throw it down on the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holmgren. The 11-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Here's Chamberlain. Johnson on the wing. Outside. Rondo. Down low. Clock at 6. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, and their team first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Chicago leading by 5. Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. Hayward outside. It's blocked. Here's Artest to the inside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And here's Rondo. They set the pick. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wembanyama. In transition. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's McGrady. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Curry. Outside for Wembanyama. Takes a step back. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Pierce. To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Johnson passes to Chamberlain, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Look at Johnson shaking up the defense with the pick and roll, moving the pieces around like a chess player to find the right play.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
It's time for T-shirts. It's time for T-shirts. Our loudest fans are getting T-shirts. Who wants one? All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The D's right on him.
Paul Pierce, third personal foul, third team foul.
Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. The Clippers grab the miss. Chamberlain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson passes to McGrady. Here's Pierce. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's McGrady. They get it back. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Pierce. Back to Johnson. And he converts the layup.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And Curry's got the ball here for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11. Fades and shoots. And there's another one for Chicago.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Here's Pierce. Antetokounmpo covering. Johnson. That one goes. Yes, sir.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Chicago leading by 8. Outside Holmgren. Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's Holmgren. Outside Curry. Puts one up from 19. Oh, it drops in.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Doncic is checked in for Jordan.
Shooting for the Clippers, Tracy McGrady. One shot.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Oh, the shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. And he nails it.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Curry. Here's Wembanyama. There's 5 to shoot. The 3 is off. Here's McGrady. Guarded by Doncic. Rebounded by Doncic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh, he dropped it straight in.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Holmgren. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And stolen by Holmgren. Doncic. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 8. Shoots a three. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Chicago with the ball. 6-point lead. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Bulls, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Just in time with the putback.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Chicago, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Tries it from 16. He got it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway.
At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Let's loose for three. Cleared away by Curry. And it's the Bulls' ball. They've led by as many as 11. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who score. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.